everyone, I'm Dr. Carmen Cruz. I'm Assistant Director and Training Director at the Texas Women's University Counseling Center. Welcome to my office. I'd first like to talk a little bit about our training program and why I love being a training director so much. First, I feel like our training program is quite comprehensive for University Counseling Center in that you do have the opportunity to do individual work, couples work, group therapy, diversity training, outreach, and crisis intervention. So it's very comprehensive for University Counseling Center, and I think has some unique aspects to them. Part of why I love being a training director is our model, really, which is about personal and professional integration, and feeling like that is so important, and that sometimes in some graduate school programs you really don't get as much emphasis on who is the person behind who's doing this hard work. And I feel like we really value that here, and our team values that and provides excellent quality supervision regarding personal professional integration. The other part of why I love being a training director is working with people like you and being able to be part of somebody's process in such a important year of their lives where they transition from very stressed out and dedicated graduate student to full professional and really owning who they are in those roles. One of the things I frequently tell interns is I want them to leave internship knowing what they're really, really good at and feeling good about it. And so I feel like that's a big process of the year. Let's see, the other thing I want to note is we have a pretty relational, kind of processy way of being at the center, and I think that's important to note. I love being part of the staff. I feel like our staff is very clear on what our training philosophy is and lives that. With regard to diversity and multiculturalism, what I can say about that is I feel like we really not only sort of talk the talk, and we talk about it clinically, we talk about cultural current events and really deconstruct those together as a staff. Also about us as the people and all being multicultural beings and what we bring to the process. That's really important. So I think we talk the talk, but we also walk the walk. And I know that sounds kind of cliche or very cliche, and I really stick to that because I think it's really important. The other thing is we do such hard work, and so we like to have a lot of fun, and I hope you get a feel of that in this video. We work hard and play hard, and I feel like I've been saying that to intern candidates for the 17 years I've been here and have said, we just do that really well. I feel like we work hard and we play hard. And so I want you to know that. In terms of this area, Denton is, well, a relatively kind of small city, but I feel like it has a lot to offer, so I look forward to telling you about that. We have interesting weather, which a few of us on staff, including myself, are really excited about. So I really hope you get the sense of us through my few minutes here with you, and the main things is we really value authenticity and people who want to bring it and really come here and be themselves and be okay being themselves and just sharing themselves with us as they learn and grow in this last year. So we recognize this is a really hard process, this internship situation and the imbalance, but really just encourage you to be your authentic self as you go through your interviews, and look forward to getting to talk with you more. Take care.
Hi, I'm Denise Lucero Miller, and I'm the director here at the Counseling Center at TWU. Prior to becoming the director, I was the training director for about 11 years, and so I really understand the value of training and recognize how important our interns are in terms of helping our center to run smoothly and to be successful. One of the things that I often say is that we could not run the Counseling Center without our interns because they play such an important role in everything that we do here. I've been asked to talk a little bit about how the Counseling Center fits into the university as a whole, and I really believe that students see this as a safe haven due to our warm and welcoming nature and just their awareness that we are committed to being here for them during really difficult personal times. We also work very hard to connect with students through the emphasis we place on diversity and social advocacy initiatives. People know that regardless of whatever identity they bring to the table, that they are going to be affirmed and welcomed and well taken care of. I think it's important to talk about TWU as a whole as well. It's such a unique environment to be in terms of it just being a very women-centered environment where you get the opportunity to work with women across the lifespan. It's the largest university in the country at a university primarily for women. Unfortunately, we also get to work with men in our university who bring unique issues to the table as well. In terms of our campus, incredibly ethnically, racially diverse in so many different ways. So the richness of training is just really, really remarkable for being in Denton, Texas, of all places. I know interns are always wondering what it's like to work in a place 40 hours a week, and so I want to talk about our environment a little bit. You know, I feel like as a director, one of the best things that I can do is be a transparent and collaborative leader and make sure that the agency is running smoothly so that the interns and the senior staff can do what they need to do in terms of meeting the clinical needs of our students. It's a place where we live by the adage of trust the process, in that we want to create a really family-friendly environment that focuses on self-care and recognition that life happens outside of our work week. It's a place where we laugh a lot, we play pretty hard, there's a lot of food, there's a lot of team building, and we really see one another here because we think that's important just in terms of our own personal and professional development as well as that of our clients. I think one of the things that's really important to mention is that my most critical role as the director is that I provide chocolate in our lounge and keep that stored so that it helps us with our stress, because chocolate is just a really good thing. So thank you for letting me tell you a little bit about us, and good luck to you in your search.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martha Bergen, and I am a senior staff psychologist here at the Texas Women's University Counseling Center. I also serve in the role of practicum coordinator. During your internship, you have the opportunity to select different rotations. I would be the supervisor for the practicum seminar rotation, which would be a time for you and I to work together one-on-one, where I'd provide you with supervision of your supervision skills. You would also co-lead the group supervision for our 4 doctoral level practicum students with me. It's a really fun opportunity for us to work together in a collaborative, egalitarian way, where you get to really focus in on your leadership and supervision provision skills. We would also work together during the Supervision of Supervision seminar, which is primarily led by Dr. Carmen Cruz. So you get a lot of really intensive training on how to become a competent, effective, and multiculturally focused supervisor. The other thing that I really want for you to hear about our training program is that here at the TWUCC, we value training. It's not just a value for me as the practicum coordinator or Dr. Cruz as training director, but I think that every single staff member here values their role as supervisor and values being a part of the training team, almost as much, if not more, than we value our clinical work. So one part of that I really want you to hear is that we really mean it when we say that we have an open door policy. We often have all levels of trainees coming down the hall to consult or just to celebrate gains that they see their clients making, to also seek help in times of questioning or in a crisis situation with clients. And we really encourage an open environment where people can get their needs met and ask for help when they need it, but to also celebrate when things are going really well.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marshall Bewley. I'm one of the senior staff psychologists at the TWU Counseling Center. I'm also our cultural diversity liaison. I just want to tell you a little bit about our site. You know, one of the first things I want to let you know about is the diversity of our students. 90% of our students identify as women. It's the highest proportion out of any public university. Almost half are racially, ethnically diverse. And how that translates for you as an intern here is that your clients are diverse. You're going to get to work with a lot of different diversity, whether that's race, ethnicity, gender, age, sexual orientation, ability status. I could go on and on. But you're going to get a really good diversity experience within your clinical work here. You know, every intern that comes here gets to do a lot of diversity outreach. We really see ourselves as diversity leaders on campus, and you'll get to be a big part of that as an intern here. If you happen to pick the diversity rotation with me, though, you get to do a little bit more than that. You get to focus more on Allied Training and Diversity Institute with me. You get to be a bigger part in the planning, the organizing, and kind of all the stuff that goes on behind scenes. The other part of this rotation is that you get to pick 2 cultural areas that are really important for you, that you want to grow in, challenge, expand upon. So there's really a lot of uniqueness in this rotation. The last part that I would like to share about myself is I am obsessed with a few things in the world. One happens to be pugs. I have 2 pugs, one named Grace, one Henry. So if you're here, you'll get to meet both of them. I'm also a huge Texas Tech fan. I went there for my undergrad, my grad school. I have a lot of family history at the university, so these are 2 parts of me that you don't get to see in person, but maybe one day. I look forward to meeting you, and best of luck.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carrie Lavelle, and I'm a licensed psychologist here in the Counseling Center, as well as the Outreach Coordinator. We are very well known across campus for our outreach programs, and we have a variety of outreach programs that we do across campus, from tabling events to guest lectures. Outreach is something that interns are actively involved with from the get-go of their internship, so that's something to look forward to. I also supervise 2 rotations. One is an outreach rotation, and what that involves is really focusing on outreach as a treatment modality, really developing public speaking skills, consultation skills with other departments across campus, and with a prevention focus. The other rotation that I supervise, when it's available, is a teaching rotation in which we teach a graduate micro skills course. Okay. So that's a little bit about what my professional role here is in the agency. And I wanted to share a little bit about myself, and want you to know that something that is important about me is that I'm a morning person, and so be prepared for me to greet you with smiles and good mornings, especially on a Monday. And no response is fine. I get that a lot around here. Other 2 big important things about me are that I love metaphors and incorporate them in treatment and in my life as much as possible, as well as puns. So one that I'll leave you with is, much like this video, you are probably experiencing all kinds of joy watching it, and there are highs and lows, and I'm hoping that this one is a high. Thanks for tuning in, and best of luck with your search.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nina Balfrom, and I'm one of the staff psychologists here at the Counseling Center, and I'm also the group therapy coordinator. Something that I feel very excited about is that we have a super strong group program, and a big part of that is the dedication and the value that our staff has about groups. So a big philosophy here with the group program is just a genuine interest and belief in what group can do, and that has trickled down into all of our policies and procedures, starting from the screening all the way through our termination process. I'm really proud of the strength of our group program. We generally run about 4 to 6 groups per semester, which includes interpersonal process and psychoeducational groups. And all interns are involved in our group program. And we are so thankful and grateful for the fact that our groups are consistently well attended and our attrition rates have gone down and down. So we are very excited about where our group program is headed and just only see more positives for the future. We also have a new group therapy rotation, which we are very excited about. and that is for an intern who's excited and continuing to grow their group therapy skills, as well as get sort of an insider view on what it's like to be a group therapy coordinator. So we definitely welcome interest in that rotation and look forward to working with anyone who wants to be a part of it. About me, I learned group by being thrown into the pool, and I think that we sort of do a similar type of training program here, but with a lot of support and a lot of education, which comes through in our group therapy seminar. So get excited, because group is a part of what you're going to do.
Hi, my name is Dr. Linda Loudon. I am the licensed psychologist on our Dallas campus, and I come up to Denton on Fridays to participate in the training program. I usually do internship or case supervision for one of our interns, and then I also organize our professional issues seminar, which is our hour-and-a-half-long didactic training that takes place every week. So the rest of the week, I am hiding out in my Dallas building and working with our nursing students, occupational therapy students, and physical therapy students. So I'm also the mother of the most adorable 6-year-old child on the planet and love working here at TWU. I was an intern here before getting hired, and I have just refused to leave. So obviously feel really positively about this place and this internship, and hope that you will as well. Good luck in your process.
Hi, I'm Dr. Erin Schrader. I'm the postdoctoral resident here at the Counseling Center. I'm also a TWU alum and a graduate of the Counseling Psychology program here. So TWU is definitely very near and dear to my heart. I think there's a couple of things I really want to share about this Counseling Center. Supervision and training is really important to me, and that's something that's also really important to this center. So giving and receiving supervision, and specifically making sure that we're becoming really multiculturally competent supervisors and trainers feels really important to the value system of this counseling center. And just multiculturalism in general is interwoven into all aspects of the training and our life here. And social advocacy, social justice, it just feels really clear how important that is to all of the staff here, which I think is one of the really awesome things about our center. I think the other piece that really just drew me to this counseling center is the really relational atmosphere here. It's so clear that all of the staff here really value connecting with and forming really strong relationships with everyone else. So whether it's a diversity potluck or we're just all spending some time outside together carving pumpkins, those are the moments that I've so valued here during my time here, and feel like that's really part of what makes this center so special. So I hope this video is helping to give you a sense of who we are and how unique we are as a counseling center, and I wish you the best of luck on your search.
Hi there, we are the 2014-2015 interns at the Counseling Center. My name is Elena Pinkston, and I'm from the Chicago School of Professional Psychology.
My name is Kimberly Rodriguez. I'm from Texas A&M University.
And my name is Zoanne Finzi-Smith. I'm from Howard University in Washington, D.C.
So one of the things that I just wanted to open with is reflecting back on my very first experiences here at the center. Even coming on a trip to find an apartment and all of that kind of stuff, one of the things I was just so struck by is how welcoming everyone was. And I remember on my first day here, I was given my desk and kind of sorting through, looking to see if there was a stapler and pencils and all of that kind of good stuff. And I noticed that there was this little pile of sticky notes in my desk from years of past interns saying, welcome to the center, you're gonna love it here, this is gonna have a positive impact on your life. And that is so panned out and been true for me, and I look forward to adding to it at the end of the year.
Yeah, I think I share that same passion. You can definitely feel the personal, professional integration, and I think feeling like everyone talks about self-care, and that's so true here. Just constantly getting support from all of my supervisors, even people who aren't my supervisors, being able to just have a conversation and just connect with them over lunch, over Chipotle, whatever the case may be, just really feeling supported here.
Mm-hmm. And I can kind of echo what my cohort mates are saying. This has been a really instrumental year for me. I'm currently in a long distance relationship, and the encouragement and support I've been rallied around by everybody about really understanding how difficult that transition can be, understanding if some days it's just hard to be by yourself, and the transition of leaving all your friends and family. And I have been really impacted way beyond the training modules and the interventions and the strong focus on like this personal professional integration is the modeling of that that has been really, that'll continue to hold memories for me for a long time, because it is hard to be away from coming to a new place and not having friends and family, and you kind of minimize the impact that that will have on you until you come here. But throughout that process, they normalize it for you, validate that experience, and really support you, from Dr. Cruz emailing us about things in Denton to do, wanting us to try out, and understand that we can live in two worlds. We can be appreciative and be in the here and now and appreciate Denton, and we can also have part of ourselves still in where we want to be in our family and friends. So that has been huge for me, and have made the transition of being away from my partner a little easier.
Yeah, I think definitely wanting to prepare you that they will see you, all of you. And that's not a bad thing. I feel so invited to just be myself and be authentic, and that's something I don't think a lot of sites have, and so it's something I've cherished being here with the two of you.
Absolutely. And I'm even noticing as we're sitting here, just this trust the process sign, and at the bottom there's another cute little note from the former interns around, you know, just this was a theme of our time here, and trust the process has certainly been a theme of our time here, and there's just this great lineage of people who have been here that you could be a part of.
And just kind of similarly echoing everything that everyone said, is that you will find yourself here. You think that you're here to find yourself professionally, but you really find yourself personally, and that is beyond what any other internship site can really offer you, and opportunity that I hope that you all take and lean into the discomfort. You'll see that picture, your comfort zone, outside your comfort zone where the magic happens, and it really does.
Hi, I'm Jill Ball, the Senior Secretary here at the Counseling Center. I'm looking forward to meeting you.